How do you plan on building wealth for your family? I'm here to tell you that if you have not tried investing, you're not going to get there. There are 24 hours in a day. It doesn't matter how much money you work. It doesn't matter how long you work. You have to be investing. You have to put some of those money to work for you in order to build wealth. When I look at Mark Zuckerberg, when I look at Robert Kiyosaki, Michael Lee, I realize that there are three keys to wealth creation, and that is the stock market, entrepreneurship, and real estate. I'm Rashika Ellington, and I'm here to help you get started with investing. But here's the thing, investing is a journey, building wealth is a journey, but you want to do it so that you can build long term wealth. You don't necessarily want to be rich or get rich quick. You don't want to win the lottery and get rich tomorrow, because trust me, you can have $1 million today, but that $1 million might not last you for the next 5 years or the next year, right? You have to have some form of financial education, and even having that much money, you still need to invest in order to build wealth. When you build wealth, it's there for generations, right? And the earlier you start investing, then the longer your money have to grow. Investment is based on compound interest. So that essentially means that you will be able to earn interest on the money which you have already earned interest on. Investing allows you to beat inflation. Now, this is why I don't encourage you to save your money in the bank for the long term. Because when you save your money in the bank, your value is decreasing. The value of your money is decreasing. That means your purchasing power is decreasing, right? So if you could buy a patty today for $100, next year that same patty, same ingredient, same size, is going to cost you about $200, right? So with investing, you will be able to earn interest on your money. And when you earn interest, you're going to invest so that it beats the rate of inflation. The average rate of inflation is about 7%. So if you can find an investment that you can take part in that will essentially beat inflation, then kudos to you. If you want your dream car, investing can get you there. If you want your dream home, investing can get you there. If you want to retire early, trust me, investing can definitely get you there. What investing does is help you to meet your financial goals, and at an even faster pace. Like nothing cannot beat that. Saving in your bank account cannot do that for you. Saving on your under your mattress cannot get you there, but investing can, because of compound interest. You can start investing by investing in stocks. So essentially what that means is you can be able to own a piece, a portion of a company. So all the companies that you enjoy their products out there, you enjoy Grace products, you enjoy Lasco products, you enjoy the products of Wasinco, trust me, you can own a piece of those companies. You have stocks selling on the stock market for as low as $1. So it's not just for rich people. Right, I know that there are myths out there that investing is just for rich people. I literally pass $1 every day on the street, so there's no excuses, right? So you are able to own a portion, a piece of any of these companies as long as they're public companies. So sometimes you want to buy a house and you don't have enough money, so you turn to your bank to borrow some money. It's the same way companies need money to fund their project. But in this case, instead of turning to the bank, they will turn to the public for that money, and they will issue what we call bonds. So bonds is basically when the public lend or an individual lend money to a company and they pay them back at an interest. Bonds are a bit safer in nature than stocks because the return on investment is known when you're making the investment. But with stocks, you can only predict how much you're going to get based on the financial statements and other factors. So it's more volatile in nature, and it's considered a more riskier investment than investing in bonds. Now, did you think that you have to have a lot of money, probably millions, in order to invest in real estate? Well, I'm telling you that's a no. You are able to invest in real estate at whatever price, whatever money you have, you can invest in real estate, right? Because of what we call REITs. REITs is when you essentially pool funds together from different investors, and when those funds come together, the company or the broker will essentially invest that on behalf of the investors. So if you would have invested 50% of that pool fund based on what they're investing in, you will essentially make 50% profit because you invest 50%. So whatever percentage you would have invested in that pool, that's the return that you are able to get back. So no, you don't have to have a lot of money to invest in real estate. And then we have mutual funds. Mutual fund is like a little bit of everything, a little bit of razzle dazzle, a little bit of sauce here and a little bit of sauce there. It's a mixture of everything. So you have a little stocks, you have some bonds, you have some real estate, right? So bonds is just a pool of different investment from different asset class which you're able to take advantage of, and it's great to have these type of investment, mutual fund investment, because guess what, they're able to diversify your portfolio, and the loss of one asset class is able to offset the loss of another asset class, so have a greater chance of making a profit. And it helps to just level the playing field when it comes on to risk. It helps you to mitigate your risk. So after hearing all the benefits of investing and what investing can do for you, you might be like, how do I get started? Tell me how. First, you need to set goals. You have to know what you want to achieve before you actually go ahead and invest, because that will allow you to invest on a specific timeline, right? And you can invest in a particular investment that will actually fit that timeline. So you have to know your goal and you have to know your time frame. Now you have to learn to assess your risk tolerance. But if you don't know how to, when you open a brokerage account, your advisor will help you invest based on your risk tolerance, because that's extremely important in you making wise financial decisions. To start investing, you need to open a brokerage account. A lot of your banks have brokerage houses that you can essentially open an account with, like NCB has Capital Markets, you have Scotiabank has Sagicor Investment, and you have Victoria Mutual has Victoria Mutual Management Fund. That's a bit of tongue twister right there. Yeah, so there's just a lot of brokerage houses definitely that you can look into. You have Barito, you have JMMB. You can definitely shop around and find out what best suits you, because these brokerage houses have minimum amounts to open an investment account. Just like your savings account, you have to have minimum to start to basically open your account with. So it's the same thing for an investment account. And you want to make sure that you have your ID, your TRN, two references. But if you already have a bank account with some of these banks, these documents are not so necessary, because they would have already had your document. You need to make sure that you have insurance. Insurance is important. I mean, everything that I have said is important, but I cannot stress the importance of insurance enough, because you don't want to be here today and not knowing that you have some sickness, right? And then when you come to find out that you don't have money to take care of yourself or even your family member, right? So life insurance is important. Critical illness insurance is even more important. And the truth is, insurance has a lot more benefits than you think it does. It's not just dead left money. It can protect you against illness. You can use it to get debt so that you can finance your house. It's just so many things that insurance can do for you, and we definitely explore that in other videos. But for now, make sure you get you some insurance. Remember, building wealth is a journey, and investment definitely takes time. It cannot be done overnight. Please make sure to subscribe and like the video. And for now, see you in the next video, and happy investing!